Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. So today we make jambalaya rice and I'm going to take you to a detailed step on how to make this yummy recipe. So I'm going to start by prepping my meat. So I'm going to be using my chicken fillet and I'm going to cut it into my desired size. I'm also going to cut my sausage, then proceed to making my spices mix, starting with my garlic powder, onion powder, chili pepper, curry powder, thyme, seasoning cube, as well as my chicken seasoning. I'm going to mix everything together and then I'm going to add it to my chicken fillet and the shrimps, and then I'm going to mix them and cover it to marinate. So after 30 minutes, I'm going to add oil to my pot. Then I'll proceed to start frying. I'm going to start with the chicken fillet. I'm going to add it to the oil. I'm not going to be using too much oil because the essence is for it to cook and also fry. I don't want it to cook only. So when this side is done, I'm going to flip it over to the other side and allow it to also fry. It's ready at this point and I'm going to remove it and set it aside. Then I'll bring in my shrimps also, which is also has marinated for 30 minutes. I'll also add it to the same oil and I'm going to fry it. So I like covering my prawn or shrimps when I'm cooking because it makes everything to go inside the shrimps or the prawns and the taste is always heavenly. It's done and I'm going to add my sausage at this point. I'm also going to fry. This doesn't take time, maximum 2 minutes, you are done. Next, I'm going to add more oil to the pot which I use and I'm going to add my onion, fry it a bit to introduce the taste to the oil, and then add my ginger and garlic paste. This is very important. Please do not skip it. Next, I'm going to add my tomato paste. I'm going to stir it to make sure it is well combined and then I'm going to allow it to fry until it is no longer sour. Next, I'm going to add my tomato mix, which is made up of tomato and shombo or long pepper. I'm going to mix everything together, then cover it and allow it to cook for 10 minutes. This is 10 minutes and my tomato is ready. At this point, you can see the oil is floating. I'm going to add the remaining of that spices that we made for marinating our meat. I'm going to add curry powder as well as seasoning cube. I'm going to stir everything together and then I'm going to add my pepper. Add pepper based on your tolerance level. I'm going to stir everything together and next I'm going to be adding my peppers, my bell peppers, my red, yellow and red bell peppers, and this is the half of the quantity that I have. The other one will be used later in this video. Next, I'm going to add my chicken stock. I'm going to stir everything together and then I'm going to bring in my parboiled rice. Then I'm going to stir it until everything is well combined. I'm going to add water and I'm also going to add salt at this point. Please make sure that everything you are doing at this point is on a low heat. After that, I'm going to cover it and then I'm going to bring up the heat of my gas. So this is after 10 minutes and the rice is almost getting ready. You can see, so I'm going to use my spatula to introduce the water to the down. At this point it's already boiled, so I'm going to use my foil to cover it so that the remaining water will be able to cook the rice properly. This is after 15 minutes and my rice is almost ready. At this point, I'm just going to stir it and then I'm going to add the remaining veggies. Like I told you, it will go in at this point. I'm going to add it and then I'm also going to add in spring onions. So by the side, you can see I'm also frying my plantain, which you will see that it will be used in this recipe. So back to my rice, I'm going to stir everything to make sure everything is well combined. And after stirring it, I'm going to cover it and allow it to just cook for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'm going to bring back our fillet and shrimps as well as our sausage. I'm going to stir everything together, and then we are going to add our plantain. And this plantain I also fried with a bit of the spices that we made earlier. So I'm going to cover it and then allow it for just 30 seconds. So this is 30 seconds and everything is already well heated up. I'm just going to stir it for the last time, and that is it. Our food is ready. You can see that this recipe did not take so much time and is also very rich. Can you say it? It's actually very yummy. So it's time to dish our food. Drum roll. Da, 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 da. So our food, now I'm going to dish my own, and I also paired it with some chicken, extra chicken, because I want to eat chicken. Chicken is actually very good. This food is very rich, very nutritious, and just 1 spoon that you're scooping shrimps, you're scooping chicken, you're scooping veggies, and oh my, it's just very filling. Thank you for watching. Bye.